2DG.
It sounds like Girls Try Better.
So, I'm Katrina.
And I'm Erin.
And yeah, you know who we are now.
We're two drunk ghouls.
Yeah, we've repeated it at least 5 times. And we are amateur and very, very amateur. Like, if there was 5 levels, we would probably be still level 0.
-10.
But we really enjoy ghost hunting.
But it's not just the ghost hunting. It's the storytelling behind what we're doing, even if we're just sitting on the couch, which is what we tend to do.
It is what we tend to do. Erin's couch is the most haunted place we've been to. So, I'm Katrina. Erin is my sister-in-law. That's how we know each other.
Yep.
And during quarantine, when my brother happened to be, we didn't know what he had, but he had a fever, and so that was big no-no.
Yeah.
So we locked him in his room,
Right.
and we threw Cheerios at him, and we ghost hunted. And this was all over Thanksgiving 2020.
Exactly.
And that's how we got into it, and found out that the left corner seat of Erin's couch was the most haunted place.
The most haunted place. Actually, I think it was even a little before that because we were watching some football.
Oh, we were.
And UT was playing.
Yeah.
This was back September 2020. And we were visited by so many ghosts right at the couch.
It was a ghost party.
It was a party.
There was at least 8 people.
Wyatt,
Parker,
Tyler,
Rebecca, Matthew was there. There's some other people there that we don't remember. They didn't ever make. Oh, Catherine!
Oh my god!
Catherine's our favorite ghost.
She lives here. It's true.
She does. So I guess we should get into kind of our. So that's who we are. We should get into maybe a few of our couch stories. So Erin and I have gone to at least one place ghost hunting, and it was legit. Whaley House.
The most haunted house in America,
according to Travel Channel.
According to the Travel Channel.
So it sounds legit.
Yeah. The Whaley House in San Diego. So scary.
So scary. I think that would... Most of our experience will be detailed in another episode.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But we've been there. We have plans this summer to go to...
Some other places in Thompson Station.
Thompson Station's gonna...
Tennessee, which, you know, like, we're in the heart of Civil War land. To be scary.
Civil War land makes it sound like an
amusement park. I bet there was. You know what? Fun fact.
No.
Dollywood used to be Civil War land back in the day. I'm not even kidding. It was a Civil War theme park before it became... Yes, look it up. Google it.
I can't, but I don't
Google it. I promise you. It was a Civil War theme park before it became Dollywood, and when Dolly Parton bought it, I promise you, I just read about it the other day.
I mean, Dolly definitely gave that a facelift.
You're welcome.
Well, okay,
welcome for that fact, but we don't live in...
Unofficial Civil War land. Battle of Franklin was, what, 10 minutes away
just up the street.
Oh, not even. Like 5 minutes away from your house. So, ghosts be all up in this area.
It's weird here. Not gonna lie.
It is. So we'll talk... Okay, so let's start with the things that you and your family have seen in your house.
Okay. So, truth be told, we do have a wonderful open floor plan.
Wonderful.
So there are lots of windows and lots of light, and I feel like you do see a lot of shadows on top of shadows from a lot of different angles. But regularly,
particularly one shadow,
we see a shadow in two different places in our house. So we have this crosswalk on the second floor that goes from the bonus room to the kids' room. And it goes right across the middle of the living room. And we see something walk across that, and then we see something come down the stairs.
Erin has 2 kids, too, so, like...
I always assume it's them. So I'm always like, oh my gosh, go to bed, because it's usually, like, late at night, and I'm like, why are you up? Go to bed. We see that all the time. The other place we see it is when we're sitting on our couch. Again, our couch is, like, the most active area in the house. When we're on our couch, when we look into our master bedroom, we see a shadow walk back and forth in front of the master bedroom. And for years, I used to say we saw something, that I thought something was wrong with the house, and my husband was like, okay, it's just the shadows, it's just the light. But lately, I feel like he's starting to be like, I just saw something. Like, something just walked right behind us on this couch, and I thought it was one of the kids.
Well, there was like a really big experience you guys had about a year ago where it was you and well, I guess we'll say his name. It doesn't matter. My brother, Michael. So, you and him were sitting on the couch, like not really watching TV, playing on your phone, and you saw like something walk across
down the stairs.
Yeah, down the stairs, and then walk behind
us, and we both turned.
And it like you said, it like crouched down, and Michael like kind of like was, oh, Alexander.
It was enough for us to be like, oh my gosh, and we both turned and looked behind us,
and nothing was there.
It legitimately felt like someone was standing behind us, came down the stairs, out of the corner of our eye, shadow down the stairs, right behind us, and we both turned. Nothing there. Our neighbor,
this one is insane.
So our neighbor, who my husband keeps joking with him and saying, yeah, you know,
keep seeing shadows.
There's weird shit happening, you know, in our neighborhood, in our house, and our neighbor was like, yeah, I see stuff all the time. And my husband was like, well, have you seen stuff? He was like, fuck yeah, I've seen stuff. And he said that he was getting ready to go to work really early in the morning, and everybody
This is the neighbor.
This is our neighbor. Everybody was asleep, and he has, like, in his house, he has a walk-in closet with like an island in the middle. I don't have that, but
don't be jealous, Erin.
I am a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie. Why don't we have that? Anyway, I don't have that.
Because you don't need it because of this reason.
Exactly. So he's in there getting ready. He's like packing his stuff up, getting ready to go to work. He travels for work, and he sees something run behind the island and duck down, and he hears like a giggle. And he has young children, young girls. And he thought it was his youngest girl who got up and was like, you know, playing while he was getting ready to leave.
Keep in mind it's like 4 a.m.
Yeah, like still dark. It's like still dark outside, right?
He gets up real early for work.
Yeah, like it's still dark, and he's like goes around the corner to be like, "Hey, what are you doing? You should be in bed." And there was nobody there. And he said, "My heart dropped because 100% I thought my daughter was on the other side of that island. I heard giggles, and I saw a shadow, like a figure, drop behind." So weird things happen here, but it's just weird that it's kids. And
it is weird.
So another thing that I saw on Nextdoor lately, this is really fresh.
Oh, this is fresh.
So somebody on our Nextdoor was saying that their daughter, who's a teenager, and I don't know their names, so I'm not even gonna like.
We don't have to protect.
I'm not gonna protect them because I don't know them.
We don't know who they are. We can't remember.
I don't know their name. I don't even know if they put their name on there.
We're gonna call them Neighbor Sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Neighbor Sunshine said her daughter regularly feels a presence behind her. And this is someone in my town, in the same town that I feel like a lot of weird stuff is going on. You know, Civil War town and all that. She says her daughter regularly feels a presence standing behind her. So much that it gives her anxiety because she always thinks there's someone there. And so I'm like,
That's
all in.
a ghost.
I'm all in. I'm like, let me read these comments. And everybody thinks that she has a mental disorder. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even shitting you. They're like, this is a extreme ADHD, or this is, you know, some kind of anxiety, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, it's a ghost. Has anybody check the ghosts?
I mean,
this is a ghost.
I can understand
all the comments. 57 comments I read. Not one person said it's a ghost. It's a ghost. Somebody is standing behind her.
Erin, I think it's funny that you'd be the outlier there, where everybody is like trying to help her like find medical.
Oh my gosh, you're haunted.
Yeah, everyone else is trying to find her daughter, like help her with like medical attention. Like, you should try this.
Get an exorcist. Find a priest. No, it's not mental disorder. Stop making her the problem. It's where you live.
But the problem is, even if she were to move and if she still had that, you'd be like, oh, it's attached to her.
It's a demon then.
posted when everyone else is like, was probably like, Heart fam, I feel you. Please check out my best pediatrician here. And you're like, it's a ghost girl. Like I would have loved.
Anything.
I would have loved to see that comment
did.
break up the monotony.
We needed it, and I didn't do it. I should have. Now I feel bad. Like maybe I could have helped them. I need to go back and find it because now I'm kind of worried about them.
Neighbor Sunshine, I hope you're okay.
Like, what if they go like drug her or something because you know they think that she's mentally disturbed, and I'm like, it's just a ghost. Like maybe I should just work that out with the priest. Or, like, talk to him. Or, I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes we have also the schools of thought on talking to ghosts versus not. We know your mom's stance on it.
My mom said, I'm pointing at the room where my mom normally stays because she says, don't stir them up. Stop inviting them. And I will say, since we stopped talking to them all the time, we don't have those experiences in the house as much. But when we were, like, legit ghost hunting...
Oh.
And we had the box, the spirit box, and all the apps that we had on our phone, and we were ghost hunting all the time, every other weekend.
All the time.
Shit was popping off. It was active.
It was super active. Do you remember the,
Was it New Year's this year?
It was New Year's when, Erin's husband, my brother, gave us a spirit box. And we were all in. We bought a microphone for my nephew that then we absconded with. Yeah. And of course we're two drunk ghouls, and it was New Year's, so obviously we were like doubly drunk. Well, probably like 10 times, but it was...
Really? Or was it just almost normal?
I mean, every day is New Year's for us. Pretty much. But we were asleep, so we were ghost hunting, and not much was happening because, again, we were upstairs when we should have been downstairs because that's where all the activity is. Mm-hmm. Whenever we go anywhere else that's not Erin's couch, we don't hear anything.
It's true.
It's ridiculous. So we're upstairs where we are now, and we had been doing it for like an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. Your mom was pissed at us.
It was so loud. She was trying to sleep.
She was like, you're communing with demons and shit.
She was like, stop encouraging them.
And so I was, like, falling asleep, but I had the app running, and it was, like, laying on my stomach. And you were asleep on the couch. Mm-hmm. I was on the floor. And we heard the spirit box. I can't remember what the spirit box said, but both of our apps ding, and it woke us up. And the spirit box said something like murder or
death
or something.
It called us names.
It called us names. It called us a bitch.
See you next week.
Oh no, it did.
It called us see you next week. It did.
It
called
did.
us see you next week. And then
it said, like,
we heard
boom, boom, boom. That's right. And I was like, Erin,
what time is it?
Oh, I was like, what time is it?
3
o'clock.
On the dot.
3 a.m. And then boom, boom, boom again. It did it twice. It was...
That was weird.
Nuts.
That was weird.
It was nuts. Oh, I could...
It talked a lot of trash to us that night.
It did. I was like... And we were like, why are you so aggro?
Oh my god, it's so hot right now.
Like that's what? Not... That's...
It's not what
normally, I mean, okay, so, like, they have shouted words at us before, like, violence and brutality and... You know, like, whatever. That kind of thing. It's like, I'm gonna stab you. But it's just been cute, right? like
we're like, okay, whatever.
We're like, well, Wyatt,
sure,
shut up.
Wyatt, oh my gosh.
Wyatt, like, I know that's how you flirt back in 1800s. You're like, listen. No. But it was just, that was, and I think that was that the, no.
That was the last time we did anything. We haven't done anything since then. That was New Year's. We have not done it again since.
And it's June. They thought we were shaken.
We're not.
But guess who's back? Back again. Two Drunkles is back. Tell a friend.
Wait a minute. I was trying to accept callers, but no one has called in.
I wonder why.
Acidian, would you like to ask any questions, Acidian?
So, you're talking, but we can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
But the good news is, everyone else can hear you, so we've recorded your questions, and we'll get to them later.
We'll get back to you. All right. Well, anything else? This was our intro.
That was our intro.
Be prepared to be entertained.
But until then, I'm Katrina.
And I'm Erin, and we are
2DG.